It's part art, it's part toy or builder set, and it's all face palette, full face palette, even lips. We are going to look today at the brand new DANESSA MYRICKS Beauty Lightwork VII. Is it 7 already? Palette today with me, Rebecca, on Not Fit for Print Beauty. I'm a fashion and beauty editor who has spent well over a quarter of a century, almost at a quarter of a decade, I wish, a quarter of a century working with some of the biggest names in fashion and beauty, and that has given me the internal go ahead to start a channel, Not Fit for Print Beauty, because, you know, now we're digital, here on YouTube, giving you a little beauty magazine, a digital one you can look through every day or so. If you are wondering what is this beauty flickering behind me, well, I'll show you. This is a gigantic candle, and it's flickering away. I have it lit. It's got like 4 wicks in it. It's from Rose Forever New York. As you guys know, if you've been with my channel, I really love to praise Rose Forever New York because, first of all, I'm a fan. I use their beautiful roses to decorate and accentuate my set, which I enjoy so much. I love their aromatherapy home products, especially their candles. This is a vanilla musk candle for $69. I currently have a code, Rebecca10, and though it's Rebecca10, it saves you $20. So double that 10. Rebecca10 saves you $20 right now on anything that you want to buy on Rose Forever New York. The reason I love to talk about their products is not only am I a fan, but I have a great relationship with the brand because they were the first, literally the first brand that approached me when I first started on YouTube all those years ago. And I just think they're such good people, such good products, beautiful forever roses, which I talk about all the time. And like I said, I use to decorate my set, but also amazing home products, including these candles. This one is vanilla musk, but you can get orange blossom, berries, you can get citrus. It's just so pretty, and they last forever. I mean, 4 wicks and such a beautiful big candle, but so sophisticated as well. Even after you blow out the wick, this scent is pervasive and beautiful, truly like for relaxation and for aromatherapy. Just absolutely lovely. $69, but you can save $20 on anything at Rose Forever New York right now with code Rebecca10. So tell them I said hello. All right, let's talk a little bit about DANESSA MYRICKS. Let me put my little candle there. Almost spilled hot wax. That would have been bad. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this. This, as you probably know, is a $128 palette. And so many of us have been complaining lately about the price of makeup. I dare anyone to complain about this because you're really paying for the innovation and the excitement that DANESSA MYRICKS Beauty and DANESSA MYRICKS, the artist herself, puts into her creations. And I've said this many, many times. I feel like she is the innovative one right now in the beauty space. I dare anyone to argue with me on that. I really feel quite firmly about it. She's a dreamer. She's never played by the rules. She came up on her own, really self-taught. Now she teaches others. Really inspirational and interesting. So let's take a look at what we have here. Each Lightwork palette, I can't believe this is number 7 already, but each one develops, progresses, and gets more and more interesting. So we have the full palette right here. You guys have probably seen this if you're a beauty enthusiast. Then we have this beautiful plate that identifies it, but that also pops out and is a mirror. It looks cloudy right now because I still have the covering on it. Then the palette itself comes apart. It's magnetized, the cover. You've seen this, right? We're going to look at swatches and stuff too, guys. And then really you've got 3 individual palettes here. So they pop out. Each of these 3 pops out. And then you can, let me show you. You could take these out and have 3 individual palettes. If you did that, this could be your cover for them. Also magnetized, so that mirror can become a cover. Or, check this out. You've seen this, right? You could stack the magnet, you could stack them like this, so it takes up less space in your kit if you're a makeup artist, but this is equally good for home use. And then you've got a cover right there. So that's why I said part toy. It's incredibly innovative and really exciting and interesting. Plus, these are what the brand calls kind of is it finger forward? It's like you don't really need a brush with these. I'm going to use some brushes, but DANESSA MYRICKS really encourages you to use your fingers, use your elbow, use whatever you want to use. They're illuminating pigments for eyes, face, and lips. I always tell you guys that I use face palettes. Usually when you see the term face palette, it means like cheeks, it means basically blush and highlight, sometimes bronzer, right? And I'll always use that for the eyes, because if you're going to tell me face palette, I want to use it on the face. This is lips as well, so we're going to try that today. We've got a whole bunch of different finishes here, 18 shades, 10 finishes, from Hypershine Chrome Metallic, Hypershine Metallic. We've got Velvet Metallics, Velvet Chromes, Foil Flake Chromes, Foil Flake Metallics, to name a few, Elastin Multi-Chromes, Chrome Topper, Sheer Metallic, Soft Touch Mattes. Everything that we've been seeing DANESSA MYRICKS Beauty progress with is available here. Let's take a look at these palettes outside in the warm California sunshine. Here they are as they are laid out in the palettes the way it's delivered, but you can take it apart and do your own thing with it. So take a look at those there. All the different shades, all the different finishes right there for you to see. The outdoor lighting, I think, really does it justice. Now we can play with it a little bit because we've gotten all that done. So let's give it a try. I brought a bunch of brushes over. I don't know really how we're going to do lips because I don't really see a lip color that I love here, but maybe one of these multi-chromes. So I have a finger forward here, so we're going to use fingers. I have a little bit of a gloss, just a lip oil, Charlotte Tilbury lip oil on my lips. So I thought, let's just try it. This one is a, let's do this one here. That's kind of purpley pink. Let's try it. It might be a little bit forward of a look for me. You don't have to have an oil on your lip. I just thought it would be kind of nice. It's actually really pretty. More subdued than I thought. The fun thing about this is you might be, if you are a basic B, let's just say a basic Rebecca, like I am. You might think, I'm going to go into this matte shade, I think. You might think to yourself, what am I going to do with that? It's so outlandish. It really isn't. I know this is a bit much on the lips, but not really. It's kind of like, you can do a lot with this. So I'm going to take this. We're going to do a few different eye looks here. I'm just using a matte. These are Wayne Goss brushes we're working with at number 19. And I'm just putting this beautiful brown shade into the crease. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to do a really workable everyday look here, okay? And I put that shade into the crease. Let's look at some of these matte shades. You know what I like about these? As individual palettes, they're kind of their own color stories. The reason I'm not working with the same palette back and forth is that if you buy this, you're going to get all of them. You know what I mean? So I'm just kind of putting this all over the eye. I want to show you here, we're doing one eye first, how simple of a look I can do with what seems an outlandish or wild palette. I'm telling you, it really isn't. So I put the just kind of basic on there. This is the cooler shades I'm not going to do as much of. I look dead in cool shades. You get all the cool and the warm if you buy the palette. But I'm not going to be doing, I love DANESSA MYRICKS. I'm not going to be doing her or me any favors putting on blues. They don't look great on me. We can play with them a little if you want. I'm going to go to that finger forward technology there. There's a kind of a greenish gold. And I'm just going to put that on. And what I did was I put it on my finger. And I used this finger next to it to smooth it so that I'm not making it darker. This one will make it darker. This one will kind of smooth it just as a little note. And look at that. Now tell me that's not a pretty eye look. It's not over the top, you guys. It's not wild. And you might be saying, well, Rebecca, do a wild look for those of us that like it. No, I don't do wild makeup. You might, and I love that for you, but I don't. Let's do another look on this eye. Then we're going to talk about blush, okay? So I'm going to go into a totally different palette here. I'm going to go into this kind of reddish brown shade again. Switched Wayne Goss brushes to a number 5. This is the kind of a painterly brush. Again, I'm just going to put one of these beautiful matte shades into the crease. Isn't that pretty? All right, and then I'm going to go with one of these shades. This is really, we used that green. Let's go into one of the duochromes like that we used Oh, this one's pretty. Look at this. It's kind of a silver. Little cool tone for me. But if I put it with, I just wanted to show you, that's more of a cool tone look. And I'm going to take, I'm going to go back to my brush and put a little bit even of a warmer shade just kind of over to blend it. I'm just playing, and I like playing with these. I'm not putting together a cohesive look here. I'm just showing you everything you can do. There's nothing startling or too much about these looks. What about blush? Now these are multi-chrome, so some of these are going to look very blushy, but then the multi-chrome is going to make them go green, which is up to you whether you want that as a blush. I don't think I would. So I'm going to do a very light hand, and this is a Wayne Goss F5, and I'm going to go here and kind of use this as a blush slash highlight. I'm trying to stay away from the ones that have kind of a green color change, just because I don't like that look on the cheek, but it doesn't mean you have to. And I'm going to switch again and go with a more dense brush, so I can get a little more color on there. And I am, of course, overdoing it. Very highlighty. I wouldn't wear it this way. That's very heavy-handed, just so you can kind of see it. But, you know, okay, what if I do go over to this shade? This has a little bit of a green shift, but let's just see what we think of it. I would like this better as a highlighter with the green shift. What is this giving me a reminder of? Earlier, more exciting Pat McGrath times. No shade on Pat McGrath, but I kind of, I told someone the other day that I kind of feel like the torch for innovation has been passed from Pat McGrath to DANESSA MYRICKS. Pat McGrath, of course, being British and came into things from the fashion angle, and DANESSA MYRICKS, of course, proud to say, an American, came up a slightly different route. But I feel like that's where the innovation is right now, and I feel like this is well worth the price. Now, I've just put stuff all over my face just trying it out. You would be doing your own innovation with this. My camera is breaking right now. It's stopping filming every 2 seconds. I need to take it into the shop. So I'm going to wrap it up just so I could get this video out to you guys. But please join me over on Instagram, TikTok, the like. I'm so sad for my little camera. It's named Kevin, K-E-V-Y-N, after Kevin Aqua. So Kevin is sick right now, and Kevin's going to go into the Canon shop. So everybody wish Kevin some well wishes here. He keeps stopping on me, so hopefully we'll get through this. Come follow me over on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We have a membership here on YouTube. I'm going to put everything down below for purchase, and where I can up here on the screen. I think this is well worth a purchase, if nothing else but to have a great time and to support the innovative artistry going on at DANESSA MYRICKS. She literally gets better with every release. Pardon if this is a bit choppy. My camera keeps turning off. I'm going to go drive it over to the Fix-It Center right now, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which hopefully they'll give me my camera back soon.